In New York City, non-violent suspects will no longer need to post bail under a new plan unveiled by Mayor de Blasio. And supporters say the plan will save the city money. CBS 2's Brennan with more on what prompted the move.
Khalif Browder was a 16-year-old high school sophomore when he wound up in Rikers on charges of stealing a backpack and couldn't post $3,000 bail. He suffered beatings from gangs and brutality from guards and spent 3 years waiting for a trial that was repeatedly delayed. In 2013, his case was dismissed and Browder got out, but couldn't pull his life together. He committed suicide. This case and other horror stories triggered calls for bail reform for low-level and nonviolent offenses.
This is really important because sometimes people that can't afford $100 bail end up pleading guilty so they can get out, and that's unjust.
Now Mayor de Blasio has announced a nearly $18 million fund that lets judges substitute bail for 3,000 defendants charged with misdemeanors or as nonviolent felons. That comes with supervision. The bill has widespread support, although some say it has to be carefully rolled out.
What are the risks here? Okay. Despite being the barometer for the criminal justice system throughout our nation, the risk here is very simply that somebody may fall into the system that will end up committing another crime. We can't afford even one person's life to be lost because of a new system.
But supporters say that risk already exists and that the new plan would also give relief to a costly jail system that is bursting at the seams.
I think it likely will save money because less people will be in jail. There'll be less overtime for court officers. The system will run more smoothly overall.
Now, the city says each year 45,000 people can't make bail and are detained. As for the funding, $4 million comes from the city and about another $14 million from money seized in assets forfeited that the Manhattan DA's office collects.